This is Panda. She came into the farm, Glenda Spooner Farm, in April. She was a prosecution case. A member of the public alerted us to her as she was tethered on some common land in Surrey. When our field officer, Ted Barnes, went out to find Panda, she had green pus oozing from her eye and what appeared to be a wound, a slash to her eyelid. She'd been there for about 21 days, so was obviously in a lot of pain and understandably terrified of human beings coming towards her. As she was a prosecution case, we had to wait for the case to go to court. The person involved was prosecuted and he got a 2-year ban and 100 hours community service. When we first started handling Panda, the first things that we would start to do would be to gain her trust on her, with hands on her shoulder, and then just work there through her body so that she was confident with one person touching her. We've had a lot of issues around her head, obviously because of the eye injury, and she had to have the eye taken out. So what we did to start with was we actually used a small pole with a rubber hand on the end so that she got used to the sensitivity on the feeling of that on her body and her legs, which also meant that we didn't get injured in any way if she reacted badly to it. As you can see now, she's quite happy with me standing by her side. She has a head collar on with the rope on, which we can now take off. She's happy with me touching her face. We can pick her feet out. The farrier has now rasped her feet, and generally we're just moving step by step, hopefully in the right direction, to where she feels safe on both sides of her, because obviously on the side with the injury, with the eye missing, she's still quite wary, although as long as you're talking to her, she'll allow you to go round that side and work with her. If you watch her now, she's just trying to see me, so if I keep talking to her, she knows I'm here, and if you're firm with the brush rather than tickly with it, she's much better. She'll jump a little to start, but obviously when we first had her, we couldn't get round that side, she'd just rear up. So again, a massive achievement this side, and she's quite happy as long as you're consistent with the brushing, keep the hand there, she's happy with it. And we've actually been able to move on to firmer brushes, which is really good. And she'll actually let me just about do this side of her face. Once we've got to a point with Panda where we think she is okay with everything that we're doing with her handling wise, we'd like her to go out as a companion. So what would happen would she'd go out on our loan scheme. She'd go onto our website and people can view her there with all her details, and that what will then happen is they will come into us, we will assess them, they can assess her to see if they're suitable for each other, and then hopefully we'll find a really nice home for her in the future.